more. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be another really fun set. Kalamazhu is he's not NorCal, right? Is he Washington?
He's NorCal. Yep.
He
was
NorCal?
Midwest. Okay. He was Midwest back in the day, and then he moved to NorCal like years ago. Has been kind of a NorCal staple. This set's interesting. Both of these are kind of specialists at this matchup. Kalamazhu kind of like destroys a lot of foxes. He has so much practice with a lot of the top foxes, namely FDW and Fiction have played with him a lot on their streams, and have kind of like talked a lot about his style being really hard to beat and stuff. Kalamazhu probably the most direct student of Armada. All these new school peaches have all these options that Armada doesn't use, like Q dropping and hyper floats and sub floats and stuff like that. Kalamazhu kind of just does the Armada stuff. He's just really solid punish game, really clean neutral and stuff like that. And it makes it really hard for Foxes to beat him because he just kills you off every hit, right? It's just like, this is probably his best matchup. And then vice versa, we have FatGoku, who I think has a record somewhere around 96-3 with Aura. I don't know the exact record, but I wouldn't be surprised if these numbers are not that much of an exaggeration, because they've played a lot of sets, and it took, I think it was like very high double-digit sets before Aura even took one. And I don't think it's been that long since then. So even if Aura's been going 50-50 since then, he can't have that many.
Right. Yeah, both players really, really strong. Both of them are like very much about like they pick the hits that they want to get, right? Like, I mean, I don't know, a little bit hard to not get a good hit against Fox. Like,
see Aura in the chat. It's like 95-5. Put some respect on my name.
That's great.
Nobody beats Aura 96 times in a row. That's what I always say.
That's good stuff. But yeah, so both of these players I feel like very much like are looking for that one big hit that's going to work out in their favor and like that they can take all the way to a kill. FatGoku is extremely fast, and he has really clean conversions out of a lot of different kinds of openings, which I think is like a really cool thing about how he plays. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one's going to play out.
Yeah, I think they're just so well practiced in this set that we're going to see a lot of correct openings, right? I feel like sometimes we see hits that are like, oh, stray hits. Oh, like they kind of turned it into a combo. All right, now they found a solid hit. These guys will be looking for the solid hit most of the time, right? So I think we're going to see FatGoku with a lot of like lasers and dash dance spacing, trying to get Peach to come in, and then Catcher coming in with a drill and a wave shine or a grab or something. We're going to see really clean punishes, either be it wave shines on the ground or juggles where you throw her up in the air and make it really hard for her to get back to center stage or off of the ledge. So, and conversely, we're going to see Kalamazhu looking for those forward airs and down smashes at low percents, and then converting into enormous combos. So,
yeah, so I think this is going to be a really good one. Do you know? So, like, I know, you know, Kalamazhu, NorCal, FatGoku, Oregon. Do these two play at all? They're close by.
Yeah, I don't know if they play like on their top secret top player net play Discord or anything like that. Maybe
there's a top secret top player in net play Discord.
I mean, who knows? You know, hypothetically, you know, something like that.
Oh, hypothetically, so, right.
Yeah. But right off the bat, we see KZ already taking a stock.
Oh, okay. One of the things that's really fun in this matchup that you only see from really practiced spacies is the use of crouch cancel. Crouch cancel can be really strong against Peach in certain scenarios, right? Like crouch canceling dash attack or jabs like we saw there is really, really threatening Peach. However, anytime you crouch cancel, you risk getting hit by multiple hits of down smash, and so it's like really, really risky to go for. So a lot of Foxes just like, and Falcos too, just don't do it at all.
It's actually one of the like adages that people will tell new players, like, don't crouch cancel against Peach. And then it's not until you reach top level that you're like, actually, we lied to you. You have to crouch cancel, otherwise her nair is broken, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So stuff like that kind of becomes really a thin line to play, because when new players try to crouch cancel, they will eat a lot of hits of down smash. So you kind of got to pick your spots right and then react well if you do get down smashed. And so far, Kalamazhu is playing pretty well around most of the options, waiting for his spots and finding the big openings. Even there, FatGoku only takes 2 hits of down smash. That's still 24%, but what a shine to close out that stock.
Really clean. And yeah, we're seeing exactly what we talked about beforehand from both players, right? The efficiency off the hit is actually bonkers this game from both sides.
Yeah, this is a matchup where at lower levels, it can seem like a matchup where Punish Game is nerfed for Fox. It's like, yeah, I mean, floaties are kind of hard to combo. Yeah, you can wave shiner across the stage, but if you hit straight arrows in the air, it's hard to convert into true combos. But right here, we're seeing that the juggle game is what you actually want. Shine up smash, and then he finds a grab out of the air dodge, and just like that, he's just in a great position, converts all the way into a kill. And sure, he reset to neutral once, but Peach never had control.
Right. He was in such an advantageous position that, like, even though she had an option, it like really didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, and he gets the down tilt.
Down tilt. What a conversion into the forward air. And look at how he backs off there. Even though he kind of messed up at the end there, you can tell that he knew the combo was over with Peach pushed towards the corner. And then he just chills. He's on the side platform and says, all right, you got to get out of the corner then. And just because Peach found the read, it was such a desperation, like, nair. And then FatGoku kind of gets hit. But man, he's looking so practiced right now with the way he's holding center stage against Peach and keeping her in the corner, because that's really her weakness, is coming out of bad positions.
Yeah, and really great stuff by FatGoku there in that last stock. He was able to rack up a lot of damage, and then he comes down, he pushes Peach off stage one time, and even though he sent her really high up and she float, a lot of Foxes would like unintentionally let her back towards center, right, or at least to the top platform. FatGoku gives up space near the ledge to be able to double jump and force her back to the itself, and then he was able to close out off of it. So playing the stage control game, the position game, is so important against Peach, and we saw FatGoku do that to a T.
Yup. And here we see a soft nair get crouch cancel grabbed, and on this stage, probably the worst stage for that to happen, as it does lead to a full chain grab. The chain grab doesn't actually work at 0, so the fact that Kalamazhu had already racked up 20% is actually a big deal. So 0 to 20% is kind of the threshold you're looking here first. Can Keizu get him to 20%, because that's what unlocks the chain grab, and then he's looking for a chain grab. So
yeah. One other thing I want to talk about with that chain grab is, so like most players will actually just DI the chain grab to center stage, and then just like take the 90% and take a hit. FatGoku appears to be looking to DI off stage, which is like usually considered like not the best option.
Yeah, I almost feel like he's just accepting death and just wants to go faster. I don't think it's a strategic thing. I think he just wants to move on to the next stock. It's possible that he wants to play the mix-up of like do you nair my double jump or side B or something. I think that mix-up is still better if you just eat a nair in center stage. But I mean, right now Keizu has not dropped a single edge guard off these chain grabs. FatGoku might just be saying go next, you know?
Maybe he does end up getting the better of that trade, and he actually does kill Keizu, but he's already at 100%, already down a stock. This is pretty tough.
Yep,
After it won't kill, but
and
yeah,
again,
such a strong edge guard.
His edge guard flowchart is like exactly Armada's, and it's like by design exactly Armada's. He like jumps out there, double jumps back, falls, covers the low with the low float nair, and it's like, man, he's just so clinical. And it's
like I've seen that before.
Yeah, and at 50%, it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just strictly wrong to DI off. You saw Keizu just do run off float nair. I don't think FatGoku cares though. I think FatGoku is just like, down one stock to 3. Let's just go next.
Yeah. Next game.
Brutal counter pick. I think Kalamazhu of the like remaining Peaches might be the most brutal on FD in this matchup.
Now, so this is an interesting counter pick as well. Going to Pokemon Stadium instead of I think it does make sense. Armada has actually talked a lot about how Randall messes with recoveries so much that like it's actually just pretty good for and so I imagine that Kalamazhu is ready for that. So Pokemon instead, but Keizu gets a big opening. Oh god, he gets the grab. Fox might just be dead here.
Yeah, he's getting so much damage off every hit right now. Keizu's punish game continues to be one of his strong suits here, and the wave dash back CC down smash. Actually, one of the like best ways to find CCs against Fox is to just kind of wave dash into it. And you saw he was super ready. You actually get to react to the nair if you're doing that. If you're just trying to like raw react in neutral, it's really hard. But mid wave dash back, you can see the Fox has chosen death while he's flying at you.
All right, so FatGoku does find himself down a stock on his counter pick, but so far hasn't racked up much damage. Good air dodge by Keizu. She does touch the side platform before going off stage, so Peach gets her double jump back, but FatGoku finds the nair.
Yeah, he has such good sharking of waiting, making sure she has to pick a bad position. Letting Peach back on the ledge is kind of best case scenario for you. She is not out of the woods just because she got to the ledge. It sometimes can feel bad because in other matchups, it's true that if you let them grab the ledge, you technically drop the edge guard. That's not the case versus Peach. She grabs the ledge, she's still doomed if you're playing it right. And we see that FatGoku, for the most part, is playing it right and making it really hard for her to come up.
Yeah, and look at that spacing there. FatGoku's got Kalamazhu all the way in the corner. Keizu has to play a bad mix-up there, but in this case, he actually just wins it. And then he gets the reversal on the up B. Ooh, great shine out by FatGoku, but he eats in there anyway. Down to stock again.
Yup, FatGoku got a little greedy there. He actually went for the call out of Kalamazhu going to the ledge. He went for the runoff shine. And Kalamazhu happened to have picked the greedy option of coming back on stage. FatGoku looking to close this one out. Lets him grab the ledge. She has no float here. And she does get up. Once again, going for the runoff shine is what cost him here. You want to try to limit her options and make her feel like she can't ever come up. FatGoku's trying to close out the stock outright. It costs him only 11%. Honestly, totally fine.
Yeah, and a good dash attack there to close things out. There we see him trying to catch the come down off of the float with an up tilt. It works out, but he doesn't get any punish off of it. Ooh, Keizu finds a grab into the dash attacks. Re-grab. Oh, jeez.
Oh, goes for the runoff float there. Doesn't work. Yup. Oh. Great reaction there. You full hop forward, double jump backwards. That's how you can reaction tech chase on the side platform. You just full hop forward no matter what, and if they tech in, you can react with double jump backwards. Peach can switch her momentum midair, which kind of lets her cover multiple options with one jump. Once again, manages to get out of the corner. Oh!
Yeah, FatGoku actually got the read on the roll, but the nair reverses and pushes her to the other side, so kind of but he does close it out anyway. We go to a very clean last stock here in this.
Yeah, super clean conversion there with the soft nair into up air, like way up there. And now we see Keizu finding the hits at the low percents. Finally finds a forward air that knocks down, and so far he's just maintaining center stage. And we kind of talked about how Peach kind of struggles in the bad positions. Peach is really good in the good positions, and you can see that he's just racking on damage and making it hard for Fox now to get out of the corner.
Yeah, and a tournament winner from FatGoku gets punished. He's way off stage, no jump. This could be it. Ooh, he actually misses a fair. That's like the edge guard that Keizu's missed all set.
And I feel like he still had the right read. So even the dropped edge guard was terrifying because he went out there, feels like he read your angle, and he like drifted out with the forward air and just barely misspaced it. Like, geez, that's what it takes to get back on stage, and Keizu's still able to close out the stock first. Jeez.
Yeah, holy moly. So Keizu ends up taking it two games to one. FatGoku's gonna have to find a big answer here really quickly. It feels like FatGoku's playing all the positions right. He gets Keizu into the bad spot, and then Keizu, like, either he overcommits one time and Keizu's ready to punish, or Keizu wins a mix-up that is unfavorable.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's happened a bunch of times.
Right? Like it should happen like 10% of the time or something, right? It is happening more than 10% of the time right now. So it's either FatGoku is overcommitting a little bit too much, or Keizu's just kind of giga-brained in your head, because if he's kind of getting out of these positions right here, like, this shouldn't happen that often, and that nair to the corner might be the overcommitment that Keizu was looking for, but FatGoku's still maintaining control. Oh, that jumped out, and Keizu pounces. It really is kind of like maintaining tension for a really long time, and the first one to crack is the one that's going to lose the interaction.
Yeah, and you see, when we say lose the interaction, what's mostly happening, right now at least, is that FatGoku is going too far into the corner and Keizu's finding out, and then all of a sudden Keizu has a ton of stage to work with. There, FatGoku goes all the way in. Keizu doesn't find the timing to like roll through or something, and he gets jab up smashed, so FatGoku's up.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh my god, what a call out. Just running up smash to call her falling down. Oh, and he kind of commits once again into the corner. FatGoku definitely willing to commit to the corner a little bit more than I expected. But when you have those correct reads and you have the punish game that he has, he's kind of making it work. The risk reward is better for him than it would be for most Foxes.
All right, he's got Keizu off stage again. He lets her back to ledge. Like you said, that's not really bad. But then she gets to center stage when he finds the punish on the roll with the nair up smash or up air, and 3 stocks to 2. So FatGoku's a little bit ahead here.
Yeah, it feels like when she gets out of the corner, she does so with frame disadvantage. So FatGoku's just able to play aggressive, even though he lost his favorable position. He has frame advantage, so he's able to just keep pouncing at her and like stand her throat. So right now, ooh, good grab against the up B into the platform tech chase. Perfect clinical. It just gets the other side of you, nairs you off stage, but perfect ledge dash around up tilt.
Yeah, the Gallant was
Yeah.
Out of his mind.
He's glinted out of his brain.
Oh, he side B's back onto stage. KZ was ready for it though. Shield back air, gonna take the stock.
Yep.
This 51%, it's good, but it doesn't feel like enough right now.
Yeah. With KZ's punish game right now. Oh, he actually covers the tech roll away, but it's not able to cover the slide off. And finds another up air. Doesn't lead to that much now. And now KZ's the one to overcommit to the corner. He loses his position, has no choice but to air dodge to dodge an up air, which leaves him susceptible to an up smash, but it doesn't kill him. Now no float, no jump. Has to up B early. Gonna go to the ledge. FatGoku's okay with giving him the ledge because he knows Peach is pretty doomed from this position. Finds a back air.
He does get her double jump back off of that. Oh, he barely gets around it, gets the throw again, but she's at high enough percent where he can't really combo anything off of it. FatGoku having a hard time closing this out.
Yep,
he goes for down throw.
Maintaining the good spots. The only way for Peach to come down from that position was to corner herself on the other side of the stage, right? So you go from the right corner to the left corner, but KZ seems to have the patience to deal with this. Like if he puts you in a bad spot and you're down to just kind of chill, make your opponent really overcommit into you. And yeah, once again, from a bad position, he finds a nair. He's the one in the corner, but he's the one who finds the hit. He actually closes out the stock first, but FatGoku answers right back. Last stock situation.
All right, FatGoku has had a hard time closing out games here so far. Let's see if he can do it finally here.
KZ's already the one who's racked up more damage.
Ooh, the running up smash works.
Yeah, call out up smash. A little too low percent for it to matter though, as KZ is able to just nair out of it, and he actually gets some return damage right back on him. And at this point, KZ doesn't care too much about laser damage. Obviously, it matters if he took like 50-60% from lasers, but if he's going to take 10% or something, he just kind of has to ignore it. Oh my god, he goes for the nair! I think he just... FatGoku went for that shine one too many times. He just sniffed it out. He just sat there and said, no, I'm pretty sure you're going to come out here and just nairs. And FatGoku was not ready. Imagine teching that. Wall jump tech shine. Oh, I would have lost my shit. But KZ was one step ahead on that mix-up, I think, because FatGoku just goes for the kill, and KZ punishes him for it. Just having such good patience to win 2 games on Pokemon Stadium like that, because I felt like he played most of those games in a bad position, but he played it so well.
Yeah, exactly, right? He had so much wherewithal in those bad positions. Saw FatGoku different looks, right? And it got to the point where FatGoku felt like he had to overcommit because not overcommitting wasn't getting anything. And so while I do think that like they were technically mistakes from FatGoku, I really understand why he felt like he had to go for them. And to me, those felt like forced errors as opposed to unforced errors. So I feel like Kalamazhu, well, to end up closing it out and securing his spot in 16 winners.
Yeah, it seemed like he was patient enough to where if you don't commit, you're never going to kill him. So you have to commit in order to get the kill. And so when he commits and we're like, oh, he overcommitted. Well, he had to do something. And you kind of have to get to the point where the mix-ups are in your favor. And FatGoku was faking a lot of mix-ups. He was getting there and doing wave dash back, and then finally committing to the corner. And KZ somehow was ready for it and just happened to call him out. So it really was pretty interactive back and forth as they both were playing that mind game of how much do we want to commit into the corner. And yeah, KZ just came out on top just barely, because let's keep in mind, that last situation was with Keizu off stage when he makes the read that FatGoku's going to come in and overcommit. So bonkers set. Once again, we had so many close sets all day today. And even though that wasn't a game 5, it felt like it was, right there.